What's going on, explorers? Brandon Bandon, your man, with the Nook. I got an awesome video for you guys here. This house is amazing. It was built back in the 60s. It's got a bunch of records in a magazine. Somebody showed me a picture of it. He sent it to me. I thought he was going to send me more, but I only got the one. I tried to find what I could, but it's being quite hard. So I'm going to pop it up in the video. But this house is amazing. The architectural work in here, the detail, everything beautiful. And this house was being used, the barn was being used as a casino. I don't know if it was an illegal casino, but we're gonna figure it out together. So we're here, let's get exploring. We are outside this beautiful architectural masterpiece. Look how cool this is. We're gonna check out a bit of the property. I'm doing the outside with my phone, and then the inside I'm gonna do with my camera. Look how cool that is. Pond, little gazebo. It's a little bit yucky right now, but pretty sure at one point it was beautiful enough to swim in. You got a big long driveway that starts all the way over there, comes around, curls once, and then comes again all the way around here. So I walked up alone, and I'll show you some of the property together. And this beautiful old truck. The old Ford left here. Now when I was here not too long ago, when we first kind of discovered the place, this truck had no broken windows. Pretty sure there's only been one person here, and now we got broken windows. I had to come back to film. When I was here with the buddies, they weren't too into it because there's not much left inside. But I love these beautiful architectural masterpiece houses. Like, it's just something special to me. The keys are left, the old cell phone holder. Very cool. A few old tools. Very cool. Yeah, look at that. What a gorgeous house. If anybody's wondering, it's the Pixel 9 Pro XL that I'm filming with. You hear that, Google? I'm throwing shout outs. Hook me up with the new 10. I'll try it out too. Look at this house. This thing is awesome. Now, the house has neighbors, so I'm not going to go all the way around. I'm going to check out here. We'll go back and check out the front a bit more. We'll check out the barns. There's a couple right there. Beautiful house. Beautiful property too. What's funny too, when I was here, we were also a little nervous because there was a camera there. But all of a sudden now, the camera's smashed and in there. It's funny. It's funny. He makes us all look bad, but all we can do is laugh about it. Immature shit. Pardon my language. What a beautiful house. Beautiful, gorgeous house. Beautiful, gorgeous property. So I'm just gonna take a couple pictures real quick, and I'll meet you right there. As I was walking along the driveway, I thought it looked cool. I thought I wanted to give you guys an idea of what I was talking about, because the house is all the way over there. You've got to go up, curve this way, go far around, and do the little circle. You come all the way down here, and this curves all the way around and then shoots down to the road. But he's got lights the whole way. Would look very nice all lit up. Here's his pond. There's a couple real big. Nice swans. Yeah, very big property. Very long driveway. I love it. I love these explorers. Far away, far out, hidden in the forest. Nobody can bug you. We're now inside this beautiful house, built in the early 60s. There's the truck we were looking at. Now, if that guy gives me some more detail so that I can find this magazine that the house was in. The magazine was printed in 1967. So this house was built sometime before that. I imagine it wouldn't have been too long before, but I'm hoping to get that link or some information so that I could go find the magazine. I waited a bunch to see if I could get it before I came to film, but it's taking a bit too long. So I'm gonna come film the house and then I'll edit it in if I get it afterwards. Oh, the house is shifting a little bit. That door didn't want to close, or open, sorry. I like the slants. The angles in here are beautiful. The wood, the stucco walls, the triangle door. But see, like right here, the fireplace, the windows. I'm gonna put a little picture up for you from the magazine right now. So that was it in 67, and this is it now. So very cool, very cool. This house has made it into magazines for its design and its architecture. It was very different for those years back in the 60s. I think, anyway. You guys let me know in the comments, did houses look like this more so back in the 60s? It's like my camera just shook its head no. Maybe that's a sign. It's a beautiful wood stucco. We got the basement. We got another floor then upstairs. Split level. It's looking like what? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 floors. Okay, your laundry room. We got some paint peeling up on the ceiling now, and some cracking in the stucco or plaster. Let's get a little peek out into the backyard. Now this house, there's nothing here. There's nothing left anywhere. So there's no need to open everything up. Unless it's a very cool shelf and we just want to see what it looks like inside. But here we got some bedrooms. I'm gonna say kids' rooms because of all the stickers. when they'd come up here to stay with their grandparents. Is that not awesome? Like little bunks. And you walk down, just all the beautiful wood. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the electrical box or not. See the dust on everything. Crazy. Yeah, very cool. Your own little cubby. Little cozy area. It's all carpeted. It's starting to fall off here, the stucco. Almost look like Canada flag windows. Or drapes, sorry. That beautiful wood up there too. Stained dark. Very nice. And there's a little landing so you can walk over to this cubby. This little sleeping quarters. And I keep looking at these, so let's see what they are. Okay, just to hang things. But they're little hearts. Duck under that cobweb. Hey, nice little area to hide under the stairs. Relax, read a book. Stucco's falling down here too. Kids waking up with stucco on their face. Some for ants. Maybe there was a brother and sister, since this side's got some pink to it. Little nicks and things in the wood. Show you that it was made by a person, not a machine. This is one of the coolest bedrooms I've ever seen. I'd stay in here. But how cool is that top one gonna be? We'll check that in a second. Oh, there's your electrical box. They shouldn't make it look so cool. These cabinets, the doors, it looks like it's going to be a flat screen or something behind it. Not the electrical panel. And yes, there is... Oh. Sorry about that. There is power in here. Oh, that switch doesn't work. Okay, so it's, oh, I've got a duck. The ceiling part here is so low that until I'm all the way on this side, I got to duck down. That's pretty cool. We got a sink area. There could have been a little mini fridge somewhere, I'm guessing. The tile. Those are interesting. Oh. I don't know if that just means it's been off for a while, but it's still going, or was that it dying out? Very cool. It's like a cottage in here. Someone left the light on. But just mellow green. I'd say that's a 60s green. Too bad the top of the toilet's white. Must have broken it over the years. Because that one's even too big. Too big long ways and too small width-wise. Cool mirror as well. You got your windows. A light in the shower, that always confuses me. I don't know if you should be doing that. Yeah. Something attached itself to my arm. Oh, I got a dead mouse in there as well. Looks like it's been there for a while. It's almost to the bone stage, if that gives us a hint how long this place has been sitting here. Some more cobwebs. What a beautiful house. A little bit of carpet on the wall. Aww. Look at all those cobwebs. What an idiot. Wipe them off on my pants. See all the bugs starting down there? Felt like the spider from the cobweb was crawling on me. We'll take a little peek down over the rooms. Awesome. And this is just on the second floor. We've got a couple more floors to go. Very, very cool. I'd love to live in a house that was like this. It's so different. It smells like a cottage. All your stickers, spiders, signs of life, kids living in here. Okay, so we either go up or down from here. So instead of doing the kitchen first, that's very cool. A little chunk from somewhere. Maybe over. Let's not say where because the world's so sensitive right now. It's just from another part of the world. Maybe it came from a temple that fell down. Or maybe it's just something that looks nice for the picture. I like that big wood beam. Goes all the way across and then sticks out over here. Very cool. And again, I'll flash up that picture for you. Back in 1967, now in 2025. We got a lot of dead bugs and stuff going on there. Very tall, high ceilings. It's a very snazzy light. I guess you'd put your couch in there. Well, you've seen it. Got a little table, a couple chairs, a love seat. There's the beautiful front yard. Big old pond. It's looking a little dirty now, covered in algae. But at one point, I'm sure it was beautiful and able to be swam in. Yeah. All the bugs and everything all over the floor. They get worse over there. Yeah, check this light out. And see, these lights are left on as well. That's cool. Like an old architect level. Slide it across the board like a T-square. Helps you draw your lines up and down straight. So maybe the guy, see, I'm gonna do a little more research. I tried. I was hoping this guy was gonna help me out, so I'll see what I can't find and end up putting it in the beginning of the video. Because he's got architect tools. His house is in a magazine from '67. Something special about here, about this house and the person. Those are windows, they've just got them covered up. Less light coming in here to stain the wood and wreck the wood. It's a huge fireplace. It's like a good 4.5 feet across. And you got your area here for all your wood. Look at that amazing chandelier. Looks like it should be in a castle. That's a little scary. This little hooked hatchet. So hopefully nobody sneaks in here behind me. Feels they need a weapon. What a beautiful area this is. This whole house is beautiful. Every room we get in is nicer than the last. The patio's all grown over. Somebody's watching the property. Well, not watching the property, but mowing the lawn every month or so, it looks. But it's probably gonna be a neighbor. Because when these properties get so built up with grass and weeds, then there's a lot of wildlife that starts to hang around. Coyotes, raccoons, skunks. And then you've got all the bugs, the mosquitoes and everything. So a lot of the times the neighbors will come if the person that owns it, could be a developer, it could be somebody that bought it out, could be the bank. If they're not doing their due diligence and keeping the property clean, then a lot of the times the neighbors just jump in and do it themselves. Beautiful ceiling. And everything's a nice wood. They didn't skip out anywhere. It's like stained glass picture. Yeah, excuse me. It's 38. Feels like 46 outside with the humidity. And it was a bit of a walk to get here. There's no real close places to park. And then it's a long driveway. And then you're inside a dry house. Needed me a drink. That's amazing. And picture those actually being candles back in the day and not lights. That's what I love, when chandeliers like this actually have candles in them. Just so you can see these different areas. We'll be up there soon. We'll get to look down over that beautiful big living room. And again, this big chunk of wood, I wonder if it sticks out on the other side. Goes right under there. This place is a marvel. Come on, I'm gonna have to block that. Looked like there was some phone numbers on there. Clock stopped at 11:44. What a beautiful kitchen to walk into here. That awesome orange. It's even got the different heights. Look at that, you get to look out over your pond. I almost thought you could sit back there, but it's a hole down into your basement. Something down there making a lot of noise. Beautiful. They put in a flat top over the years and a new hood, but you can imagine why they would do that. As certain appliances get better, you just almost need to switch just for the convenience and easiness of it. And if it breaks, parts will be a lot easier to find. It's an awesome little cubby, I guess, for spices and little things of that nature. So I got the old school Moffat. Moffat. A couple little cleaning things in there. That's about it. Oh, little dead spider. Dust and mildew starting. That's old school. Mirror tone. And there are the bedrooms again. Nice detail in the tile. Cupboards all the way around, but you can still see through the other room. You can get the light. Almost worried to open this fridge. It sounds like it's going to blow up. 1252 here. The Talisman Royal General Electric. It's got the different amount of cooking on your steak. Let's see what's going on in the Amana 22 Energy Saver. You got the spot for your eggs, old school. Different temperatures and your veggie keepers, your crispers. Nothing in it, it's clean. It's just running very loud. Just running very loud. Nice red carpet all of a sudden for here. I didn't even point out the nice tile. Almost looks like an outside kind of tile. It's beautiful. Smells a little funny in here. It's because of the bit of the damage that's going on. I don't know. Looks like there might have been, I don't know if this was copper thieves, they would have taken a lot more, or if it was just somebody that came to close off certain pipes. It seems like that could have been it. They came here to possibly fix up the damage that was going here, because you can smell the water damage. So I guess they came, broke these couple holes to see where it was, put this new cap on, because that must have been where it was leaking. Old school mirror tone. Yeah, it sucks though, a little bit of damage, but at least it was from them fixing the place up. Water crack in there, and it's cracking here. Water is not a friend to houses. Yeah, you gotta have it, but it is dangerous for houses. And the heat that's going on in this house is almost dangerous for me. Bathroom here. Oh. So yeah, it's looking pretty bad. Look at all this, the cobwebs and everything behind there. Yikes. And just a pop-in shower. But again, if that's what you had back in the day, and if that's what was easier, then that's what you used. I like how this is on the side. Got a nice no mirror look to it. A little bit more old school. In here, big beams, angled ceiling, even in the bathroom. I got a little closet. I'll turn off some of the lights as we go. Don't know who turned them on, but I don't need any accidents. The light bulb getting too hot because it's on for 2 weeks straight. Beautiful. Big back doors too. Look at the size of that. It's almost like they were bringing horses in and out. Or they had it that big just in case they needed to bring the horses in. My buddy, they had an old Spanish mansion, and that's what they had, was these big giant doors that led to like a big ramp that went down to the basement. And if it ever got too bad outside, you could bring your horses inside and have them down in the basement of the house. And with the barn and everything here, they definitely had horses. What a beautiful house. I'm sorry, I know I've said it a million times, but this is my style house. This is what my grandparents' house looks like. It was built back in somewhere between 68 and 71. But this is what it's like. Big wood, dark wood, stucco, cool old carpet. And it's on a paradise of a property. All right, let's go up and check this floor. That's all been just one floor. Here you see, you get to see down again into the kitchen, right down into the basement if you want to. These cool features up here. They've got lights in some of them, and they're just open in others. Very cool. And see, like, it's a nice house, it's an important house. It's just been here for a long time, not being watched. There was a bird sitting on there pooping. But at one point, a bunch of these windows were covered up. Some nice little small room. Again, this almost has a cottage feel to it. A millionaire's cottage, but it's got a cottage feeling. See a bit of the driveway. It comes around the house and ends. And some more paint peeling going on. You got the lights, fixtures are gone. If you can see that. Just the wires hanging out and a hook and a big giant dead fly. So these rooms are connected, it would appear. This is just a closet. So something's going on with the carpet here too, eh? See the different colors? I don't know if that's coming from the ceiling. Maybe it's even coming from the window. But that don't look too nice. Oh. I like those tiles. Very nice. Got an extra piece of wood here to help hold a light. But again, you got a couple light. Oh no, that's for your curtain. But you still got a light over here, so you can't splash too much. Nice little tiny bathroom in between the two. And more paint peeling. Just weird decoloration on the carpets. Lights gone in here too. Could there have been more leaking? I don't see any new pieces in there. They could have just came to see. Because with that little bit of water damage in the other room and some weird bit of decoloration in here, it's possible. It's possible that would happen. Oh, look at that. I guess there was a leak up there. We got two new pieces of wood that need to be stained and color matched to fit in. That's a shame. Should have found the same stuff. Found an old house that was being torn down and say, hey, I need 4 of those. Didn't notice. Oh yeah, and in here there's a giant chunk. And a little piece up there. So yeah, water damage coming in through the ceiling. That's why the light fixture's gone there. Must have been a lot of water damage going on. I guess that's what's happening here. That seems to be the issue why there's not people that have moved into it recently. Or over the last 15 plus years. So from here we're gonna go right upstairs. That's the way it's made and it's so easy. Let's take these beautiful stairs. Look at the size of that railing. Awesome. And again, these stairs that apparently aren't allowed to be used anymore due to the holes. We got a sliding pocket door here too. That's pretty cool. Slides a little bit, not easy. Close it back up. So here we get to look down over the front door. And this other nice chandelier. Very nice, very nice. Beehive starting outside. Why are all these open? Not just all open, but this one's broken. Again, the nice just hidden on the walls. I am getting covered in cobwebs up here all of a sudden. It's almost like whoever was here before me, I know somebody came. I was here with a buddy and we just kind of scouted it out, and then somebody came after us, and then I came back to film. So I'm pretty sure someone was here in between, but we must not have walked around too much. More of those horses. Those are nice too. A little bit of pink. And they stick out too, they're 3D. Very nice. Nice beautiful tub. Beautiful wood ceilings again. We got some mildew and some mold starting up there though. They've got these windows open. I don't know if they should be open. It is so humid that it might be killing the house instead of helping the house. Look at that. They've got a lot of these real old lights that look like they should be in a castle. Oh, get off my arm, please. I guess possibly. I was looking for this, but I thought it was on this side of the house. They got some glass or plastic up there. I guess they wanted their bedroom to be blocked off. Does that go outside? Yeah, no, they just wanted their bedroom to be blocked off from everywhere. You could tell your bed would go right there. It was a huge bed. It's got an extra post in the middle for your kings. King size bed, you know. Ha 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 ha. Nice triangle window again. Those are beautiful. Got a fan. These gigantic sliding doors are just amazing. Amazing. Block it off so if people are still partying down there. A nice wood. Just wanted to see if they maybe opened up. Beautiful. And there's another area over there. Awesome. Awesome. And up here is a nice carpet. You can tell because you can't hear my boots. Take a peek down there. Beautiful. Right up to that triangle there. But then there's another smaller one there. Sorry about that. It started to get too hot, the camera, so I had to turn it off. And I forgot what I was saying when I stopped. But very, very cool. And a different look on this side. All brown. Beautiful. Looking down. Over here is just a small little tiny room. I guess this could be an office. This would make for a killer office up here. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think that's probably what this is. This was. You come out of your room, and you got a nice little office up here. Looking down over everything. That's cool looking too though, all the triangles. All the angles, the different colors, the beautiful woods. All right. From here, we keep going, we make our way downstairs. Those awesome bedrooms. Awesome. Big and beautiful. I'm surprised that this is the only room. I forget what was over in that half that would be taking up the basement. Not cubbies. This is beautiful. It's nice and cool down here. And see more water damage going on. So yeah, must have been somebody came at some point a long time ago and fixed up a bunch of water damage. Well, just the pipes. And see how here it's got all this white coming down? That would have been when the water was spraying. When it broke a hole, was spraying out of here, went sprayed all over the wall. It smells wet down here still. We'll take a peek just to see, but nothing to say. Just cabinets for TVs and record players. It's amazing how much colder it is down this 6 feet than it is in the rest of the house. That's a beautiful fireplace with this awesome groovy couch. The high back. Got a lot of wear. There's a lot of people sitting. Said who wouldn't want to come to this house and hang out if you were invited. Very cool. Little tiny area with your sub pump and a few things. Some plants. See, the plants would be getting some light from way up there as well. You could look down and see them. This pole's awesome. Did it with the big giant bolts too. What an amazing house. Yeah, absolutely amazing. More mildew and mold starting. Somebody needs to come here quick if this house is to be saved. It's almost like it's getting right near that point that you might not be able to save it. I guess with enough money you can do anything. Awesome cubbies. It's one of the coolest rooms I've ever seen. Especially they have all this area here to play on. Very cool. Very, very cool. Beautiful chandelier. Oh yeah, we didn't look behind here. We've got some nice cubby space. Those ones could fit records, that's for sure. That other big one there. What a beautiful house. And there's the back, the nut to one of them. Heavy duty. Let's flash that picture up one more time. Amazing. All right, everybody. What an awesome house. I'm so happy you all came along. Let's get out of here, get some fresh air. There's the house. Gazebo and pond. Long driveway. This one I remember is cool. This one, when we were here, we didn't even bother looking at. It's just gonna be stuff people use to clean up the lawn. Pretty crazy all this stuff's still here. Wonder if it was just here from before, so whoever's using it. There's also farmland around, so it could be that as well. But this is a weird situation. Real long time it's been sitting here because of its history, because it's been in magazines since the 60s. It smells yucky in here. Good thing I've got my light, because I have a feeling we're going to need it. Oh. A full kitchen. Moldy and not in the best of shape, but a full kitchen it is. That's cool with a little bit of light shining on the chair. I love that green, you guys know that. And holes in the ceiling. I don't think there's a second floor. Almost couldn't open that because of all the trees growing in here. And I love it when nature takes these buildings back, but I can't stay too long when it's looking that gross. The mold, not the green, not the nature. Okay, so that's where we came from. Did a bit of a circle. I just got a dead washroom. Lots of bad mold. Old computer, real nice shelf. I like that cabinet, beautiful red. Some Chinese writing on the magazines. And as you can see over there, so I'm guessing they probably moved in here after the original owner left. Beautiful house bought up by some people that took care of it, luckily. The barn here, not so much, but the house is in perfect shape, so they did good there. Oof. Sweaty and covered in cobwebs right now. I love this job. This side job. The construction. I could be at work sweating doing construction right now. Well, no. It's Sunday, so I would not. It's the one day of the week I don't work. If you know what this says, please put it down in the comments. I'm curious. So there is an upstairs. We'll see if it looks good enough to give it a peek. I thought those were old CDs. I wanted to see what they were. Get off of my hat. Oh, man. That's a lot. It's weird that we got a tree hanging out in here. Just another room falling in. Oh, that's cool. He's heavy duty too, isn't he? No, not the craziest. But that's very nice. Pot to match. Good thing he's not too ruined from being in here. So they got a bunch of industrial kitchen equipment in here. So I'm not sure if at one point, possibly maybe the Chinese people had a catering company and were cooking out here. Because like even look, the big giant fridge. Because this place wasn't used as a business or anything. It wasn't a restaurant. It wasn't like a farm fun place. So I think there must have been catering. We'll see if anything else could support that. We'll see. Not sure. Weird orange pieces. The Super Jet. That one's empty. Not sure what those orange things are. Ooh. These cobwebs in here are thick too. Feels like I'm almost getting tied up by a rope. Yeah, definitely something going on here with all of that. Maybe that's what the sign out there was for. Their catering business. Little shelf. I thought those were all saws. I'm wrong. Global Electric looks empty, but we had to check. Door frames, I installed those also. They're upside down. You'll be surprised how many people can't install door frames like that. It's not easy, but sometimes people could be in construction for a very long time and still not be able to level it out properly, get it all precise how it should be. That's why I love being me. Do things that other people can't. Helps me to stick around. And I've got a good personality. I'm friendly. I don't complain. I just get the job done. Oh, look at that. Golden City Casino. And these are casino tables. These ones as well. That's the half round poker tables. See, they've even got everything still left. That's cool. So maybe that's what the food was all about. There's another one, Charity Casino. It's awesome. Okay, so we're starting to figure things out. Got a lot of lights and some safety wires so people don't cross where they shouldn't be going. This wagon here, was that for wagon rides? No smoking in here. Desk filled with paperwork. Oh, I don't want to open no more. Hopefully all the upstairs can be reached by the one staircase, because we're just going to use the one. Too bad that door is blocked over there. Bunch of laundry machines. Oh yeah, the door's still there. Extra sinks. Bunch of equipment, drills and saws, maybe for meat. Still trying to figure it out. That's definitely an old casino. Extra lights, fans, doors, fridge. I think we came in that one. Yes, we did, because we were past this awesome estate master. Very cool. See, and there's another chunk of industrial equipment for the kitchen. Tons of wood. There was a few fireplaces in the house, but I guess also possibly for a smoker. Maybe that's what that one big unit is. The old hockey stick. Bandsaws. Now these are very interesting. 3D printed masks. You got a horse, a monkey. That one's a rabbit. You got a alligator. Maybe that's a mouse. I guess maybe they had little shows going at the casino. Possibly. So for fun, I brought them all out just to see who all we have. A dog, bull, monkeys, birds, dragons, a pig, a tiger, lion. Very cool though, eh? I just wanted to show you everybody. Very cool. Okay. See if we can. Lots of animal poo. Watch your steps. It's very bright up here. So let's see what's going on. Without falling down. Nothing there. Nothing there. Big spider web there. Holy crap. There's no way I was getting around that one. Just a little room. You got a bathroom. I guess like a living area for some people. Trying to walk where it looks like there's joists. It's always the best thing to do. What's that? Weird. A bunch of foam and insulation. Maybe chickens. Doesn't seem too wet up here. Still a little bit nerve-wracking walking across it, but I think we'll be all right. Big old unit there. Extra chairs, more doors. It looks like people carried these all the way over here. Must have been important or worth something. Definitely like boilers, smokers for a lot of rice maybe. Steamers. Let me know what's cooked in there, maybe everything. Got 6 of them. More of these little things. A lot of money and scrap here too. Some more chairs, more buckets. All right. That appears to be it for this barn. I'm gonna go around and take some pictures. But thank you all for joining me. I've decided I'm gonna put this at the end of the video. So hopefully nobody gets confused during the video. I'll let everybody know. But thank you all for joining me. I love you all. I'm not totally sure, so just in case, I'm gonna film this little section. We might have skipped it. We got a bathroom with some fancy lights and a shower, bonus. Another room that's falling apart. All the keys seem to have all the doors seem to have keys in them. Most of them anyway. So not much going down in this little area, but just in case we missed it, I had to show you guys. I didn't want anybody feeling like they missed out. Now we've seen it all. Let's get out of here. All right, everybody. What'd y'all think about that video? What an amazing house that was. The property alone was absolutely beautiful. Can't imagine what's going to happen to the house. I think it's going to try to be sold, but there's no records of that right now. It just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Thank you for the comments, for the love, for the views, for all your support. Brandon Abandon, and I'll catch you on the next Explore. Ciao.